Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Our mission is to empower women to be true to themselves in every aspect of life. We share the powerful personal stories of women who have challenged society's expectations in order to create their own happiness and find the best version of themselves. In today's episode, we are interviewing Vero Englert, a total wellness coach who specializes in a wellness system from India. Vero shares how she learned about Ayurveda as a child and how it helped her when she became very sick. She explains that Ayurveda focuses on the mind, body, and spirit connection and how everything we do affects our health. She also discusses different practices of Ayurveda, including nutrition, movement, meditation, and emotional connection. She explains the 3 different doshas, Pitta, Kapha, and Vata. What are you? We will learn how our body is made up of elements such as fire, air, water, and earth, which represent all different qualities and are present in all of us in different proportions. Vero's program incorporates Ayurveda practices, yoga, and mindfulness techniques to help people develop self-awareness and balance in all areas of their lives. We appreciate you listening to our episodes, and as always, remember to click follow, give us a 5-star rating, and share this episode with your friends. This is an episode you don't want to miss. Let's get ready to bloom.
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Good. Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. We are here today with our now very good friend Vero because we just tried to record this once already and had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we're back.
Take 2.
Take 2. But we're so grateful that you were willing to come back and have this conversation again with us. So thank you, Vero, for coming back.
We're having me here.
Yes. This is such a cool conversation, and we had talked shortly after I got back from my trip to Suburban. So on the podcast episode where we talked about my trip, I mentioned very briefly the Ayurveda workshop.
Right.
Yeah, we did. And also mentioned like it was a very high level overview of what Ayurveda is. And Tina sparked her interest a little bit.
Yep.
You just got that wellness certification and learning all about nutrition and things of that nature. And this is sort of a different angle from that. So we found Vera because I put out there in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, like, I want to bring somebody else to the podcast to talk more about Ayurveda and teach us like what all it is, because I know there's a lot more to it than what I was aware of. And I want to do it, justice here. And at least 5 people within the Facebook group immediately were like, you need to talk to Vero. So I reached out to Vero, and here we are. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit and let you introduce yourself, who you are, what you do now, and also maybe a little bit of what brought you into doing what.
My name is Vero Englert.
Okay.
I'm a wellness coach and also an Ayurveda and Meditation instructor. What that means is that I teach the basics of self-care in Ayurveda, but I'm not a practitioner.
Okay.
I'm a teacher.
Right.
Okay.
Let's talk about that a little bit. The difference between Ayurveda practitioner versus because you had told me, like, I think in one of my messages to you, I said something along the lines of Ayurveda practitioner, and you were like, well, that's not me. And I was like, well, I don't even know the difference. So I'm sure most of our listeners also don't know the difference. So practitioner versus instructor or teacher.
Yeah, a practitioner is a doctor.
Okay.
That place their practice into the Ayurveda principles.
Yeah.
And obviously they know a lot. Ayurveda is a lot more than what I'm even gonna say today. This is only the surface.
Right. If we couldn't cover it in an in-person workshop instead of that, we probably also can't cover all of it in a 1-hour podcast or less podcast here. But
That is a medical practice, so it takes years.
yeah.
To understand and to learn all of that. As a teacher, what you do is you share the principles of Ayurveda for self-caring so that you can know who your body and mind constitution is and what about the environment and about everything that we do helps you to be healthy and balanced or takes you out of balance.
So tell us a little bit about how you found Ayurveda.
And my story as a child, I remember not listening to the word Ayurveda, but my grandma's will do things that people will apply this herb or that herb or
Yeah.
so I had exposure to it since I was a little girl by my grandmas, by the people I knew. I didn't know what was called Ayurveda. I even did massage to my daughters when they were just born, and I did an Ayurveda-based massage for babies. So, but I didn't know it was part of the Ayurveda. With age, when especially when I was here to the United States in 2000, the first time,
Okay.
I began to be very, very sick. And I was trying to look for more alternative. I was already in a lot of natural medicine. But I needed to, I was going to the doctors, they couldn't find what it was, and I was getting sicker and sicker. So I took it in my hands. Yeah, I did to learn about Ayurveda.
Okay.
With that, I have healed myself. Not that I don't have, like, I have autoimmune conditions, I have severe disease. So I still have those things, but with Ayurveda, it's like I don't have it.
The symptoms have
Yeah.
disappeared.
Exactly. And some things you can actually get rid of them
Okay.
with the self-care.
Wow. Okay. That's so cool. So what about Ayurveda? Like, what are the things you had to do through Ayurveda to help heal your body? Now, I know this is specific to whatever you had going on, so this is not, all medical advice for anybody else. But nutrition.
So I don't have to say specifically what do we eat, how do we eat it, when do we eat, all of that matters.
Okay.
What is the quality of what you eat, and the practice of meditation, yoga, and connect with nature.
Mm-hmm.
And control and change ways of thinking because we are holistic, we're one, connecting all the areas of our life.
Yeah.
But maybe we should say what I have babies.
Yeah. When did that happen? So tell us, what is Ayurveda?
So Ayurveda is a medical tradition from India.
Okay.
It's based on the Vedas. Those are books that contain all the knowledge.
Okay.
Ayurveda is part of what is called yoga. Not yoga, the asanas or the movements, yogas, the philosophy of life, which with time turned into the Hinduism, but it wasn't that. And it's not related. You can do yoga, you can do meditation, you can do Ayurveda, not related with any religion.
Right.
And it's a way of living, a way of understanding and connecting with our higher self.
Yes.
So Ayurveda is a medical part of yoga.
Okay.
Is in those books in the Ayurveda specifically.
So the Vedas are the books.
Yeah.
You said that do all these stuff.
Ayurveda has been for more than 5,000 years.
Wow.
In use. It was faced by mouth from the teacher to the student. And then in 1500 BC is when they finally put it into the Vedas. Ayurveda is the translation is Ayurveda is life, Veda is science, so it's the science of life.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it's the principles of Ayurveda is we are perfect and in balance as we are. We have everything we need. We're a whole. We cannot separate our mind or body from our spirit either. So everything is connected. So everything we do affects us.
Okay.
And it's experiential. So you need to experience, you need to be connected with yourself, with what is happening around you in nature, who is with you, what's the materials of, everything that is around us.
Yeah.
When you get out of us,
Right. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I have the whole body, mind, spirit. But that's exactly what happens when you're out of balance. You know,
You get out of balance.
you get out of right. You get out of whack.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have to try to figure out what is wrong, right?
Mm-hmm. And I realize, it's a practice daily, being aware of yourself daily,
Mm-hmm.
yourself and everything. In Ayurveda, to be healthy is not having symptoms, is to be conscious of what it is.
Of what the symptom is telling you.
No, it's not connection with the consciousness of the universe. It's unconnected with the spirit, with what is your purpose, with what is, it's more than just the physical part.
Yeah.
But honestly, we have to begin and acknowledge your body because that's the experience. That's who we are now. We don't take care of our body. We cannot connect with our mind. We cannot connect with our spirit. So there's all connection.
Yeah. So what I hear you saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is start by taking care of your body in order to be able to connect better with your mind, better with your spirit.
It's a way of doing it. We have to be
To
aware
wow.
of kind of thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes when we want to be spiritual, then we don't take care of the body, or we take too much care of the body and we forget the mind and the spiritual part. We cannot do that. We're all one.
Yeah. Taking how much
Actually, we're all one, not only me. I'm one with you.
Yeah.
I'm one with the space.
Yeah.
So we're all connected. And then what you do is create this awareness of the consciousness of your body, of your mind, of the environment, and then try to bring everything into balance to have the best expression of yourself. It's beautiful. So and it's through practices like yoga, meditation, and nutrition. So the pillars of Ayurveda are 6.
Okay.
And it's movement, which include yoga in the tradition, but it could be any movement and any practice, action of the body.
Yeah.
See, very important to bring because when we're eating, we create a new tissues, we create, we cleanse our body, we toss our body, organize our body. So having a good sleep, restorative sleep is super important for our health.
Yeah.
Then you have nutrition, and then in nutrition, we manage the illness, which I will talk about it. And we manage the taste of the food as one is to bring balance and balance into our bodies. And then nutrition is one of the figures. Sleeping is another one. Movement is another one. Meditation and breath.
Okay.
And connection with nature. Emotion and connection with others.
Emotion to other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your emotional being.
So I was going to say, I have found that shift myself to the connection with nature very much when we moved out into a house in the country. And I think so I had lived in Chicago for 5 years, moved into town, in a small town for a couple of years before we bought a house out in the country. And I can't even put into words like the shift that happened just because I was able to have that space to connect with nature in that way. And we had neighbors, but they were far enough away that they you just felt as we were just there with the trees, the grass, and the flowers. And it was amazing. And everything started to shift. And my husband and I both talked about this. And we really think that just gave us the space to connect with nature in a completely different way, on a daily basis, not just a weekend away in a cabin.
It's just like going on a walk without your phone and headphones.
Yes.
Because it forces you to listen to the nature and to the birds and feel the sunshine and look at it just changes your whole perspective.
Yeah.
Nature is there.
Yes.
Nature is an extension of our body. I like to think we are the extension of nature.
Yeah. We are, it truly gave me that moment to feel my connection to nature, me as a part of it,
most people are afraid of nature. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh no, there's animals, or there's that, or I don't know. But nature is yourself.
It is.
Yeah. We're also saying that what happened in the cosmos happened in the microcosmos. Whatever happened in nature is happening in your body. So we have summer right now. So the heat outside is happening as well in your body. So
Sorry, I chuckled because it reminded me of a conversation. And we were talking about starting to walk in the mornings together. And he wanted to run because he runs and I don't run. And I was like, why can't we just walk? And he was like, I don't know. I just like to run better. I feel like, if you just don't like feel the wind or whatever. I don't know. He was like, and I was like, no, like it's because you're fighting against nature, whatever nature's throwing at you. And you like want to fight it, and I'm like, we should just walk and enjoy it, be part of it. And he was like, oh my gosh. He was like, okay, Kelsey. He's like, I'll be part of the win. And I'm like, no, seriously, enjoy the win, feel it, be a part of it, don't fight against it. And he thought I was a little crazy, but
but that also that takes us to talk to the doshas.
yeah, okay. So tell us about what doshas are.
Well, first we have to talk about the elements of life.
Okay.
In Ayurveda, everything is made out of these elements.
Okay.
These are space, air, fire, water, and earth. Okay. When we think about those elements, I always think, well, this was 500 years ago.
5,000. 5,000 years on it. Sorry. I just like,
I don't know what it was. Yeah, 5,000 years ago. So people were really connected with nature. They will understand the qualities and the expressions of these elements.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a perfect way of understanding the qualities that are expressed in your body and are expressed outside. So everything is created by these elements. When you think about space and you see space in the air, space is possibilities. The air is movement. It's dry, it's cold. So each of the elements have certain qualities that will then manifest into the doshas, which I was avoided, and into everything that is around us. So we have space is cold, is infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities. So when you think of space and the stars and the planets and all the universes that exist, infinite possibilities. So that's like the feeler vibration.
Exactly. When you have a space, let's say in a land, you can create whatever you want there. So many things can happen there. So space is possibilities.
Possibilities.
Create your possibilities. It's cold. It's infinite. Air is cold. There is movement. There is sharp. And
that's the wind that was talking about. The movement, the sharpness. Okay.
Exactly. Cool. So those are the qualities of this element. And you have fire. Fire is heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's transformation. Then you have the element of environment. This is very, it's the surface of all of that. But yeah, that's the main idea behind. Then you have water. 70% of the planet is water.
Yeah.
70% in our bodies is water. Yeah. So there you see in the cosmos and the microcosmos relationship. Okay. And then you have earth, and earth is structure.
Okay.
So it's the skeleton, the muscles.
Yeah.
These elements are in everything that surrounds us and are represented in the body as the doshas.
Okay.
And the doshas is the body mind constitution of each of us. So there's 3 main doshas, the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha.
Okay.
Vata dosha is air and space.
How do you spell that?
Vata.
Beta.
Vata dosha has more of the space and the air. So people that tend to be more cool, that tend to be they move fast, they talk fast, they,
and when you say they tend to be cold, you mean physically cold.
Yeah.
Now that's shut off. But
yeah,
physically cold.
Yeah, no. Personality-wise, they're very happy and
yeah,
they do like routines. They're very
kind of flighty.
Yeah, like a humming.
Yes, yeah. From one thing to another. Yes, yeah.
Then you have Pitta is fire and water to balance the fire.
Okay.
And so these people are like evil.
Okay.
Goal oriented, very hot, very only goal.
Yeah.
Um, and that manifests other ways in the body as well.
Okay.
I don't want to go too deep because then we'll
No, this is just a general idea.
and then Kapha now is Kapha, sorry about that.
Hey.
Kapha is earth and water.
Okay.
Okay. So is the structure, so that these people tend to be bigger,
Okay.
accumulate things. They are the best friends.
Okay.
Okay, they are very fast and very you know, there for the other.
Okay.
So you said oriented, that is creative and free.
Okay.
Okay.
And the Kapha you said tends to be bigger physically.
Yeah.
And it's very
Friendly, very friendly, and they don't like to be pushed to do anything or to do much. They do those things when they need to, but they are the ones that have more stamina.
more stamina.
Yeah.
Okay.
People will push themselves because they have to be the best and they have to achieve things. And we live in a society that is Pita, so you will see a lot of Pita people even when you're not Pita.
Yeah. So even if you're not naturally PETA,
Exactly.
PETA's coming out in you because our society has trained you that this is how it should be.
And then Pita, but those I need to slow. So good job. Making my money all around yeah, which is very awesome, you know. So those are the doshas. They are in your. The three of them are in everyone, but they are in everyone in a different amount or expression. Okay, you can be very bad at your mind and more people in your body. You can the dosha. So when you do a test for the doshas, you can be pure bad, pure pita, pure kapha. That doesn't mean that you don't have the other ones. It means that that one is very strong in you. So your physically and mentally will represent the matter elements. We all have to have all of those elements because if you think half a structure is bone and muscle, we all have bones and muscles. Okay, we all have retention of water or those doshas are in our bodies and have to be in our bodies. Just some of them are not as strong as the others. So vata in the body is everything that moves, like the circulation.
Yeah. So when you say vata is the things that move through, if you're feeling more vata and those like characteristics that you described, does that mean that those processes, digestion is moving well, or does that plan make sense?
So yeah, and so these doshas will represent how you look,
Okay.
how you behave, how you think, but also they are in our bodies and they represent our tendencies to certain diseases. Okay, each of these doshas take care of different functions in the body. Okay, and we see it in Ayurveda is when those doshas in the body have done out of balance, they move out of long-lasting disease. Will not be only one dosha unbalanced, they will unbalance all of them. They kind of take all over. Especially is that because balance movement, so it will be Pitta and dosha unbalance as well in your body.
Okay.
So the doshas are in our body. They have like Kapha dosha is mostly in the lungs, Pitta in the stomach, and in the intestines is that. But they are in other parts of the body as well. Those are like the main seats. And that determine what are your tendencies. If you're a Vata person, your sickness will come more from Vata and balance. So from everything that has to do with the nervous system, with breath, breathing, not the lungs, but the action of breathing, the circulation, the blood moving into the body. So everything that is movement.
Okay.
If you talk about Pitta, Pitta is in the stomach, is digestion, is metabolic, is transformation. So Pitta is in charge of transforming everything that we eat into new tissues, new energy. And also it's heat, so everything that is inflammation, everything that is infections, eye problems will be mostly beaten.
Okay.
Hey there, Bloom listeners. It's Tina Baden here, and I want to take a moment to share something exciting with you. Have you ever found joy in helping others feel their best? Or thought about how great it would be to boost your own health, energy, or even your finances? If that sounds like you, then I've got something special to share with you. Let's talk about Plexus, their amazing range of products. It's designed to support your wellness journey and help you feel fantastic. From gut health, energy boosters, to weight loss, there's truly something for everyone. And here's where it gets really exciting. If you love sharing what you're passionate about, the business opportunity could be just what you're looking for. I can honestly say that Plexus has changed my life for the better, both through health and finances. Yet, it's more than just a business, it's a wonderful community that supports and uplifts each other. If you're curious and you think this might be a good fit for you, why not join me? It could be fun. Message me at Bloom with Tina and Kelsey on Facebook Messenger. Embark on this journey and let's bloom into our best selves together.
Kapha dosha
Yes.
is retained as a structure. Okay, it's the muscles, is the skeleton, but also it's retaining. It's making, like when you think about kapha, is they have good memory because it's retention.
Okay.
But people at first they learn very quick, they understand very quick, and they forget very quick.
Okay.
Kita are sharp in the mind, get it, they have a memory, and kapha retention, they are the ones that have the best memory.
Okay.
Okay. But we all have all those elements and they change as well, depending the
Yeah.
situation.
Depending on the time in our life and the situation day to day.
Yeah, because we also have these doshas are representing during the hours of the day, they are representing during the seasons of the year, they are representing during the stages of life.
Yeah.
When you're a child, you're kapha, mostly during your adult life, because you have responsibilities, you have to perform.
Yeah.
And then in the late, when you are older, it goes bad, because your brain gets drier, your mind gets more distracted.
Yeah.
You know.
That's fascinating. But that makes a lot of sense. And I can also see you said it seasonally, like how that shifts.
Yeah, when we're doing a lot of the heat in summer,
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone see that will get out of balance if you don't understand how it works in summer, especially Lita people.
Okay.
So you will have more digestion issues, everything that is too much heat in the stomach.
Yeah.
And you will have more irritation in your skin. You will get more sharping and judgmental.
And we see that.
With everybody in the summer, right? When you're getting hot, as the summer gets in, people get more like that.
Yeah.
So what I teach is how to understand the seasons, the types of the doshas during the time of the day,
Okay.
the doshas during the stages of your life, and how it's presented. Those called gunas in Ayurveda. The one is hot, hot, cold, light, heavy. So those are gunas, qualities that the elements of life break into life and is expressed through the oceans in our bodies.
Okay.
Okay, so when you use all the senses and you use the pillars of Ayurveda to bring yourself, to keep yourself in balance as possible. You get in balance every day, every time. As you not have this knowledge and you get more aware of it, you get connected with it. Then you immediately know, okay, I'm being my body is very out of balance. I have to bring some more warm, something grounding, something warm, something that helps. Depending if you're talking about the mind or the body, they are all connected, but something expresses one way or the other more.
Yeah.
So if you're out of balance, then is it something that you should eat, or an activity that you should do to get more back into balance, or
It's holistic.
okay.
So
Everything?
so
Okay.
you use your senses. Through our senses, we get the information of the environment, and that's actually one of the things that's how we get out of balance. Okay, so you use your senses to get in balance. So if you're talking about the eyes, what are you seeing? In the TV, in the phone, what is it that we see every day? And it brings us out of balance. And the mind doesn't know that what we're seeing is not real. So really, what are we watching on the TV lately?
Right.
And how that affects our body and our mind. Yeah. And so what I'm seeing, what colors, the colors have a meaning and have a reaction into the body. So you use colors, you use everything you see to bring balance. You use smells, aromatherapy. You use smells to bring qualities or to balance what you are, how you feel. Like if you feel that you're too distracted, then you bring aromas that will help you to be more concentrated.
Yeah.
More balanced, more grounded, more.
So
If you feel too reactive, you bring lavender, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the smell. Then what do you hear? You hear nature, calming sounds, vibrations that bring everything into balance in your at the level of the cells. And you use that. Okay. If you see, and it's intuitive. You have to be connected. You have to be aware and really give the way to that intuition.
So there's a knowledge of learning about Ayurveda so that you know what the things are, but it's really like connecting, being present, acknowledging, like recognizing what you're sensing. Like you gotta slow down enough to recognize what you are sensing. All those things you just talked about through your eyes, your ears, your nose, all of the taste.
It's not vision.
Yeah.
Then you have the pillars, sleep, meditation, emotion, production, nature. So you put all of those things together. Some things work better for some people, some things work better for others. Like there's people that are more sensory,
Yeah.
kinesthetic. Yes. So then they will be better with a massage and the oil with the essence in the body. So are more visual. People are more visual, so visual things will bring them quicker or slower into balance.
So you said some people are more sensory. Is there one dosha that tends to be more sensory or no?
Everyone is, we all perceive with all the senses,
Right.
but we have a sense that is stronger. That's psychology. But when you think about it, you can see it in the doshas as well. So, people, if you think about space and air, are more kinesthetic.
Okay.
It's
So it's more like the touch and feel of things.
Yeah. But you use all of those things.
Yes.
So if someone comes to me and say, okay, I need to treat my nutrition or I need to improve my sleep, we will use all of those. We will create a routine that includes everything to bring you into balance.
Okay.
But then you have to discover also, and that's for me, the beautiful who find it that allows you to understand yourself better, to know yourself better, and what works for you in from the environment.
Yeah.
And what foods are better for certain doshas to eat?
You will learn that through the
Right.
taste has the gunas. So if you are unbalanced pita, you need to eat things. The taste for pita are actually they have to avoid salty, acid, and pungent. Okay, sour, salty, and pungent because those are three flavors of taste that will bring heat.
Okay.
So they need to eat more sweet. But when we talk about sweet, it's not
Sugar.
it's those food that create calories and that make you feel grounded and calm.
So like
Sugar is in there,
but savory. Still?
like grains, like meats, Like
Okay.
everything that has a lot of calories.
Yeah. The first thing that came to my head was mashed potatoes, and I go, come on, I'm out.
I just have more potatoes.
Yeah.
And vegetables. The food is not only one taste either.
Right.
Okay, so you have to identify the taste, and then with the taste of the food, you bring balance to your body.
Okay.
If I have too much acidity in my stomach because it's summer and I'm overdoing, then spicy food, sour food, salty food will not help.
Right.
If we talk about kapha people retain, and they have salty food, what are they gonna do? Retain more.
Keep retaining.
So you play with the taste of the food, that it is also again has qualities, have effects on the body.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you bring that to bring balance, and that's it. So you use all the spaces because those are our doors to the experience,
Okay.
and then you work in all of the pillars of health, and that's what I teach. It's very simple. Well, it's not simple, but it's
Right. You help simplify it so that we can put it into practice.
it's like really aware of who you are and what is around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful adventure of self discovery,
Yeah.
and actually empowers you because then you begin to identify what's going on with you. You can explain it and know what to bring into your life to balance that.
Yeah.
Hi, friends, it's Kelsey here. If you've been listening to the podcast and wondering what it's actually like to work with a financial planner, or if financial planning is even for you, I totally get it. We only touch slightly on that side of my work here, and money can feel like a heavy or confusing topic to dive into. That's why this fall, I'll be sharing more bite-sized tools, insights, and mindset shifts over on my Apricity Financial Planning Facebook page. It's a simple, low-key way to start engaging with your finances. No pressure, just gentle guidance and encouragement to help you feel more confident and aligned with your money. If that sounds helpful, I'd love to have you there. Just search Apricity, that's APRICITY Financial Planning on Facebook and hit follow. And if you've been carrying questions about your finances or wondering what support might look like, I'd love to talk to you. You don't have to figure it all out alone. Just give me a call, 419-825-6161, or send me an email at kelsey@apricityfp.com.
So for me, it has been a beautiful experience. And, when I can share that, I get all emotional, and because it has helped me, but I also see it not only as the healing of symptoms, but the bringing your life into the maximum potential. Right? And that's to also with how you feel and how motivated you are to do things.
Yeah.
That is health. We never think about that, but that's health.
Yeah. No, 100% that is so. Like, we in our Western culture associate health so much with symptoms, doctors, nutrition, but a lot of times we forget the spiritual side of it. Like your soul, the health of your soul. And
This is a more functional health.
It's holistic.
Which is whole. Yeah. Which
a
is
whole person.
functional.
And yeah.
The whole universe.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of it together is so cool. So if somebody wants to work with you, like, what is your process for working with somebody through Ayurveda?
It's different things that you can do. One is I have a class, it's 5 classes, 2 hours each.
Okay.
Which will go through the pillars. Okay. And in each of them, the first one is obviously understanding really the doshas and the gunas, which is the qualities present in the food, in the environment, in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding all of that, understanding what is really Ayurveda looking for, bringing it to your life. Then the second one is nutrition. Right? It's very important, and it takes time to understand it. And also to begin to really taste the taste of food. We have so much stuff and chemicals that we we are so separated from what it is. Yeah. So then to develop that, to understand the taste, how it works in your body. Taste is not only what we taste, but it's also after digestion.
Mm-hmm.
How is, food can be like limes. Limes are sour when you eat it, but when they are after digestion, they are sweet.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So you're playing with that also to bring balance. Okay. You are Vata Pitta or you have a Vata Pitta and balance. So what do you bring? What is the taste of the food? What is the aftertaste of the food? How can they work together to help me? And there's food that is three-doshy, and it means that we'll bring it to balance the three notions.
Okay.
And that's because they play with those after and
Like different flavors throughout.
that.
Okay.
And they're like,
Okay.
so
So that was the first two classes of your 5.
yes, then you have emotional freedom,
Okay.
which is to recognize your emotions in your body, to heal and let go, and to clean your life from negative energy or negative, to really change your relationship with everyone. But begin with yourself, yeah. Okay. And then you have the movement, understanding movement and breathe and movement, and then you have meditation and breath.
Okay.
And you will learn to meditate. Use meditate not only, meditation is a lot more than people think it is.
Mhm.
And most people use it today as a tool to work with their stress.
Mhm.
That's the first level of the effect of meditation. That meditation goes. I was talking to my partner this morning. Like, since I began to meditate, I have observed changes in my way of perceiving life.
Yeah.
And I have changed without effort.
Yeah.
This has happened because my mind, I understand how the world, my connection with the world has changed. And I teach primordial sound meditation.
Okay.
That's part of the Ayurveda, not Ayurveda, the yoga traditions, uh, in yoga, the Vedic traditions. Everything began with the vibration. So then the primordial sound meditation is teaching you to meditate and understanding all the levels of the meditation. And then it will give you your personal mantra, which is the vibration of the universe when you came from not expressing yourself in this world until this body that we are now.
Yeah.
When you use that mantra, then you connect with the higher, the universe, God,
Right.
in a faster way, because that is the vibration that brought you here.
Okay.
And bringing that energy, bringing the energy of God into your life, you can call it God or whatever.
Yeah.
Then helps you to connect with that wisdom that is what also, yes. And then you can let qualities into your life without noticing that.
Yeah.
So then you do that. Coach, I think
That was on fire. So what is that meditation piece that you learn about that in that last class? But you also do that, I'm gonna say this wrong. Say that again. What type of meditation is it?
primordial sound.
Primordial sound meditation. Separately as well.
Yes. And then I'm a wellness coach.
Okay.
So in my wellness coach, I can include Ayurvedic principles and meditation principles into whatever the client wants. And it's like with the meditation, you go more to the spiritual, the Ayurvedic, you go more to the body, with the coaching, you go more to the emotion and mind.
Yeah.
But they all get together. They are all connected. What I do is all connected to this. We have already the information. We know what we want. Clients know what they want and need.
Mhm.
So I'm just there to support them discover that, rediscovering, connect with what they need and find the ways to bring it into their life.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like an educator and facilitator, like providing the knowledge and education of area, but also facilitating and how to connect with that. But it's really up to that. It's like,
Yeah, it's different roles.
yeah,
So as a teacher, you teach, you tell, as a coach, I listen to you. I will make you, like, if you have an intention and you set goals,
yeah,
I will make you aware when you're not getting there.
yeah,
And I also will listen deeply, make you questions that will take you to connect yourself deeply with yourself, what you need.
mhm,
And it has to do with purpose, with the will of life, what all the areas in your life, how they are, what are you visioning yourself?
mhm,
How can you get there? And sometimes it's as simple as, okay, I gotta diagnose of diabetes and I have to change my diet. And how to do that, So I'm there to support you to find the ways that are good for you, that will work for you,
yeah,
to create plan B.
yeah,
What I see in most of the people I work with, you can come from one intention, but the evolution is so beautiful. You see really transformation happening with intention, with finding your purpose. And that's something that, for example, at work, there's an activity specific to find your true purpose.
okay,
But then in meditation, when you work, you know, your purpose is what you like to do, what you're good at,
mhm,
and also that can serve others.
mhm,
So that all the values of life are connected into all of this. And yeah, nice and see this, you can see it in the faces. Ooh, it's like light come to people and you feel like they are so excited about it. And everything is possible. The other thing that I like about coaching is that it comes from where you are now, you know, whatever happened in the past, it happens and it's with you now expressing in a way. But it doesn't matter what happened, it's where you are now, where you want to go.
mhm.
So I feel that is very positive.
Yeah, very cool. And then you also do like group meditations and group retreats. You were talking about that you're working on things of that nature as well.
Yeah, so my company, my business is Satwa for Life. Satwa is one of the gunas how to live your life.
Okay.
And so you have Satwa, you have Rahas and Tahas.
Okay.
Satwa is that energy of creation, positive, human,
Mm-hmm.
and peace. And that's what I love this name for my business because that's what I want to bring to the life of people. That is this energy.
SATTVA.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's called Satwa for Life. And
Yeah, and we'll put the link in the show notes
Yeah.
so people can find your website, your
Right.
website.
Yeah. Okay. If said, I just opened my Facebook and
Awesome.
Instagram. I'm like pushing myself.
Step it out of your comfort zone a little bit.
And that's it's social media. I keep it balanced.
Yes.
Then
Right.
my daughters won't get it.
And it's easy for social media to throw us out of balance. So it's hard.
So I do mainly coaching.
Okay.
And I teach the meditation and the Ayurveda when clients are interested in that.
Okay.
And then a lot of workshops that include Ayurveda on meditation.
Okay.
I'm gonna begin on August 10 on this Sunday from 9 to 10, 9 to 10 in Harvey Light.
Okay.
I will guide meditation there for people that are interested. You don't need to know how to meditate, and we'll guide you.
Perfect.
If you want to practice with other people and feel the energy of a community, also welcome people that know how to meditate and have meditated for a long time or not. That doesn't matter. I'm going to do that. I have a workshop in Yoga Asha. It's meditation and Magdala. And there we will meditate to bring the energy that we need to express yourself, connect with yourself. And then we will create a mandala based on the wheel of life. So I'm putting coaching, meditation, and Ayurveda because also I will have some treats or snacks and that.
So this is a longer workshop.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour workshop.
Okay. Very cool.
I have other workouts coming in April and September.
Okay.
One is with other with herbalists and Chinese medicine. So we're putting Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, and herbalists all together to bring balance into fall.
So you said herbalist, Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, which is from India.
Yeah.
Correct.
So Ayurveda is like Chinese medicine, but from India with a different tradition.
Yeah.
But in Ayurveda, we have the points of pressure, like the marmas.
Okay.
Like
The question going to share
points. Yeah. Ayurveda has that. Ayurveda has the tattoos that are tissues, the different tissues in the bodies. And the marmas have the pressure points. They have the nadis, which is the energy flow of the body. That's a chakra. So all of that is part of the Ayurvedic medicine.
Okay.
From each practice.
Okay.
So we want to put it together. Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, and herbalist. They're going to work out. It will be in my website and in the Facebook page as a process event. And then also we integration for yoga. The second part we did 2 weeks ago. We did like yoga meditation and introduction to Ayurveda, so people got to know what the doshas are. The job I look is to really be aware what dosha is present in your body, in your mind, in the environment, and begin to identify them. Because if you don't identify these qualities, then you cannot bring what you need to bring to balance. So, and the second one, we're gonna use that knowledge to bring you into balance in fall.
Okay. So that's like a two separate workshops.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of one package.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, this is with integration with yoga. The other one is with the herbalist. So I have a lot of
You have a lot going on.
a lot of things coming in. We can find out all on the website exactly. And a lot of retreats coming as well.
A lot of really cool collaborations.
Yeah.
Other practitioners or instructors.
As I said, in Mandala, there's another there. I mean, also in Yurasha, those are myself.
Okay.
But in Yurasha,
Yeah.
and then, I collaborate with other
Really.
or conditioners or to bring all the way along and share with people because we need more of that. We really do.
Yeah. So check out your website. I can't wait to look at it. There's so many different offerings,
So many
and different opportunities for people. So
In the website, there's a calendar, and
Okay.
in there you can see for the events.
okay,
awesome.
great.
Thank you so much, Vero. It was so good to have you here again.
I feel like I learned so much again.
Yeah.
Even more than I learned the first time. But
Every
there's
time
so
I'm
much.
around you, learn new things.
Yes. It's just great to have another option out there. You know, another opportunity.
Yeah. Very
So
It is empowering.
it
gives
is.
you the understanding and the tools
Yes.
to feel better.
Yes. Yes.
And I know it can be intimidating to kind of step out and try something new and different, but you're just so welcoming and easy to like connect with. So anybody out there,
Yes.
like, don't be afraid to just show up or sign up to the thing because it doesn't have to be scary. Jumping it around.
And that I see it as an adventure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
So that's
motivating.
Yes. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
thank you so much, Vero.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Your support truly means the world to us, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our blossoming community.
We hope you enjoyed this week's conversation and found inspiration in our discussions. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you.
Join us next week for another exciting episode filled with insights, laughter, and growth. We can't wait to share it with you.
Keep glowing and see you soon.